When our babies are little, when they are about 1 or 2 years of age, we highly discourage parents to have preconceived notions about how they would like their babies to grow up to be, what kind of professions they want their babies to be in. So we don't want to pigeonhole our babies into saying, oh, you should be a footballer, or you should be a pianist, or you should be a scientist, you should be a doctor, engineer, those kind of things, right? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Prodigy Show. Thanks to all of you guys who have subscribed to our channel, and thanks also for all your posts and suggestions. Today I'm going to be talking about something which is slightly different from my previous episodes. So a lot of you guys know that I like to read, right? So I like to read about everything from history, psychology, philosophy, sciences, creativity, arts. And what I like to do is I like to take the writings of all of these great thinkers and see how we can apply it for our little ones, right? I like to bring it down to the roots and see how all of these different fields, different philosophies, different studies, right? How they can be applied to the brains, to the minds of our little babies. And today I will be talking about a concept that I've recently been reading about from design thinking. So design thinking is really popular these days in entrepreneurship and business. And there's a particular concept in design thinking which I found really interesting, and I thought that how can we use this for our babies as well? How does it apply to our babies when we are trying to discover the hidden talents and ignite and awaken the hidden potential in our young ones? So let me tell you what the concept is about. The concept is called flair versus focus. Flair versus focus. And what it says is that whenever you have a problem that you're trying to solve, so whatever kind of problem, maybe it could be like how to fix your sales engine, how to come up with a new product idea, how to fix your pricing strategy, any kind of business problem, right? That design thinking tries to solve for. Whenever you have such a problem, there are two stages that you go through. So there's a flair stage and there's a focus stage, right? So the flair stage deals with coming up with as many solutions as possible for that one problem, right? So you would come up with lots and lots of ideas, you would brainstorm, and every idea is as good as the other. So there is no good idea and bad idea, right? Every idea is just an idea, and every idea is given equal weightage to all else, right? That is the flair mode. So flair meaning you're trying to maximize the number of ideas that you can come up with. Doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. We will think about it later. No judgment at this point. Now, in the second stage, what we do is we take all of these big ideas, lots of ideas that we have come up with, and we try to narrow it down. We try to converge it. We try to focus. That's the second stage, the focus stage. We try to focus it into one particular solution, right? So you have a problem, you came up with a list of ideas, and now you want to converge into a single solution, right? That is what we mean by the focus stage, and that is what we are trying to do. And once we have the solution to our satisfaction, that is what we will go with. So flair and then focus. That is what design thinking says. So how does it apply to your baby? How does it apply to our little ones? Now, in our programs, in our Prodigy programs, what we say is that when our babies are little, when they are about 1 or 2 years of age, we highly discourage parents to have preconceived notions about how they would like their babies to grow up to be, what kind of professions they want their babies to be in, and what they would like their babies to grow up to be, right? So we don't want to pigeonhole our babies into saying, oh, you should be a footballer, or you should be a pianist, or you should be a scientist, you should be a doctor, engineer, those kind of things, right? What we want to do is when our babies are little, we want to use the flair mode, right? We want to give our babies absolutely endless amount of opportunities for them to discover their true potential, their true hidden talents. So what we do is we expose them to everything from arts, music, creativity, sciences, math, everything, right? All kinds of different fields. And it's for our babies to pick and choose their interest, right? It's our babies will show their interest in one activity or the other, and maybe they will like music more than football. Maybe they might like sciences, math more than maybe the arts, right? But it's for them to choose. As parents, is our goal to use the flair mode and give as many opportunities as we can to our babies. As we always say, it's better to give hundreds of opportunities, 100 opportunities, and for our babies to pick and learn 70 out of the 100, rather than giving our babies only 20 opportunities and forcing them to learn all 20, right? We want to give them maximum opportunities and then enable our babies to grow up to be whoever they wish to be, whoever they want to be, so that they can become the best version. Our babies can become the best version of their own hidden potential and talent. So that is what I'm talking about today, flair versus focus. And now what I'll do is I will move on to the next section where I will talk a lot more, and we will also give you a lot more tips, ideas. We will also talk to one of our super parents and we will see how their journey has been as well. So stick with us, and if you haven't already, click the link below, subscribe to our channel, like the video if you think what we are talking about is interesting for you, as well as let us know what you would like us to talk about in future episodes as well. Post your comments and let us know, and we will be very, very eagerly waiting for your comments as well. Okay guys, now let me talk about some tips for you to help your babies the best version of themselves. At this point, let me tell you that we also have our Prodigy programs where we give a lot of activities, lots of opportunities for your baby to discover their true talents, true potential. So if you have a baby who is below the age of 2 years, please do check out the link below where you can check out our programs and sign up for it, register for it, and we will tell you all about how you can raise a superstar baby in a step-by-step manner. Every day we give you a lot of activities for your baby to develop different kinds of abilities in reading, math, knowledge, physical abilities, creativity, music, personality and behavior, drama, art, all of those things. So if you're interested, do check out the link below. Now, let me tell you some tips on how to help your babies become the best version of themselves. So my first tip is along the theme of this episode, which is to give your babies opportunities in different activities which will stimulate and activate different parts of their brain, right? So give your baby opportunity in creativity, in math, in languages, in music, all of these things, right? You can do lots of activities and exercises. Of course, you can join our Prodigy program as well. But give your baby the opportunity so that they flourish and they are able to discover their potential and talents very early on in life, and then they can build on from there. Number 2, give your baby a lot of confidence. The number one reason why babies don't reach their milestones on time, like for example crawling or walking or even talking, is because they do not have the confidence that they have the ability to be able to crawl or to be able to walk or to be able to talk, right? So if you give them the confidence, show them that they have that ability, that you support them, encourage them in their task, in whatever they are trying to do, they will be much, much more likely to be able to do that task successfully. So that's number 2. Give your baby the confidence and they will give you the confidence back and perform the task that you are trying to get them to do. Number 3, no judgment. Do not judge your baby, okay? I know this might sound a little bit non-intuitive, but babies catch on to your gestures much more than what we catch on as adults, right? If you show any kind of disappointment, if you show any kind of judgment to what your baby is doing, they will become super, super conscious, even if you don't realize it. Your baby will catch on to how you are reacting far more than you are aware of. And if you judge, if you're critical, if you just show it on your face, your baby will be quick to realize it and they will be much more conscious in trying to do anything new in the future. So no judgment, do not be critical. Accept your baby, all of their actions as it is, right? Accept them and let them explore, let them find their own way into the world, even though they are very, very little right now. Number 4, respect your baby's choices. Respect your baby's choices. What do we mean by that? Give your baby the freedom to choose. Let them choose their clothes, let them choose what they want to do, what kind of activity they want to do, what kind of foods they want to eat. When you allow them the freedom, they will be able to develop their own interests and their own talents and discover what they are really good at as well as what they are interested in. So respect their choices, but it does not mean that you will lead them to a path which is not good for them, right? So respect their choices, but of course, as a guardian, as a parent, you always want to steer your baby from wrong choices, right? So for example, when we say respect their choices in food, it doesn't mean that your baby is eating ice cream all day long, right? If they want to eat ice cream, you can present them with 2 alternative choices. If they've already had enough, you don't want them to have more ice cream, you can just present them with 2 alternative choices, maybe like a strawberry and an apple. Hey, you've already had so much ice cream, maybe you would like a strawberry or an apple, right? So you're still presenting them with 2 choices and they're free to choose, but you are steering them clear of the bad choice that you don't want them to go into. So respect their choices, but of course, do your duties as a parent, as a guardian as well. My tip number 5 is to trust your baby's skills. Trust your baby's skills. What does it mean? We as parents sometimes think that our babies are too small and they probably cannot do things that we are expecting them to do, right? But this is not true. Trust your baby and they will surprise you, right? So maybe you're not expecting them to start walking yet. They will surprise you. Maybe you're not expecting them to start talking or start singing or being able to paint or being able to draw a straight line or being able to draw a circle or being able to ride a bicycle. Trust them. Trust them even before you have that expectation yourself. Trust them that they will be able to do it, and more often than not, they will surprise you. So yeah, trust them to be able to show off their skills to you. My last tip of the day, tip number 6, is expect to be surprised. What does this mean? Well, most of the time we expect our babies to not be able to do something just because we think that they are this cute little tiny thing and they are probably not able to do a lot of the things that we adults can. But expect to be surprised. When you're expecting to be surprised, when you're expecting those miracle moments, your baby is also knowing that you are expecting it, right? So they will try harder, they will show you the miracle moments, and it will just be pure joy when it happens. We've had so many parents share their miracle moments with us. We've experienced it ourselves with our own baby. We want all of you guys, all of you parents to expect to be surprised and to see those miracle moments. And when you expect that, you will find the miracle moments even in the most mundane of activities that your babies do. So those are my quick tips, guys. How to raise your baby so that they become the best version of themselves. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do let us know in the comment section below. Please let us know what you would like us to talk about in future episodes as well. We would love to see it. And do hit the like and the subscribe button if you would like to get notified about our future episodes as well. Now, let us move on to the next section where we will be talking to one of our very own super parents and learning about their parenting journey as well. Hi guys, today we have on the Prodigy Show Aradhna, mother of Satakshi, 16-month-old daughter, joining us from Bangalore live. Welcome Aradhna, thank you so much for giving us your time and joining us on the Prodigy Show.
So I'm enjoying it, and thanks to you and your program. Because of that, I'm getting a lot of time to spend with her. A qualitative time, not on like time we are giving 24 hours to the babies, But
Right.
those 5 minutes in a day, what we both are spending with each other, that
Yeah.
is the best time of the day for us till
Yeah.
now.
So what are some of the things that Shatakshi likes the most? What are some activities or things that you do that she really looks forward to?
First of all, that she likes the booster cards.
Yeah.
She she is a fan of the booster cards. And
Okay.
nowadays, one more thing I have noticed, that she started liking the reading cards. That was
Wow.
the most
Okay.
difficult task for me,
Yeah.
to introduce her with the reading cards. In starting, it was very difficult, but
Yeah.
nowadays, from last 1 week, she is just fond of reading cards. Like earlier, she was with the knowledge cards.
Yeah.
Now she wants to see more and more reading cards. So, like, I am
That's
very
amazing.
because and she's learning so many things.
Yeah.
Thanks to you and Shraddha for all your tips and tricks. What I am getting from the community,
Yeah.
from you, both of you, and then now it works. It's
Yeah.
fully working, and I can see the changes in her. Like how she started pronouncing the things. Now she
Right.
started speaking, and
Okay.
she is more talkative than earlier. And
Yeah.
as she is she is a premature baby, so I was
Okay.
always worried about her growth and what how she will do. But now I am satisfied with. Till now, I am very satisfied with that. Thanks to your program, what we are getting from that, all that mobility exercises, athleticism, creativity she loves a lot.
Yeah.
Most of the exercises like scribbling and all those, whatever the different exercises you are providing, the
Yeah.
activities, sensory rain,
Hmm.
and that especially foam play, she liked it. She wants to do it daily. If I'll do
Yeah.
it on daily basis, she's okay with that. She's not getting bored of all those
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
And so many things have become a routine for us. Like,
Yeah.
see, we all have, whether we are working parent or a homemaker,
Correct.
we all have lots of things to do,
Yes,
and
exactly.
we are having lots of work, but still we are taking time for the baby.
Yeah.
And we have lots of time for her. I am spending a lot of time with her, but nowadays that time what we are spending is a learning time for
Yeah.
her also, and for me also. Even I am learning so many things. Being a first time mother, I don't know how to proceed with the baby, but thanks to you for your guidance, I am like really happy with that.
No, thank you so much. It's we are super grateful to be able to make a difference in everybody's lives, and we are very humbled to hear such things as well. Uh,
And now she started liking the books. Whenever sometimes if I tell her to go and play with the toys, I see her that she's taking her books out and she's flipping the pages. That is
yeah.
like most loving scene in the house, when we see her like a 16 months old is bringing the books and flipping the pages of it.
Yeah.
Though she doesn't know the reading, but she at least she's looking at the pictures. Sometimes she's like recognizing the pictures because of the booster card. She knows
Yeah.
that it is dog now, it's okay, like
Yeah.
that. So many birds now, she started recognizing colors also. Even
Yeah.
counting, she
Yeah.
started from 1 to 10, she started counting also, not in the proper manner. Sometimes it goes
Yeah.
backward also.
Okay.
That is, but yeah, somehow she has started
No, that's
doing that.
completely normal to do that, to go backwards and sometimes to even skip some numbers. It's all
Yeah, she's keeping the numbers, but she knows 1 to 10,
yes.
all the numbers she knows, but not in the proper sequence. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, she likes jumping also. She
Okay.
started that speed running is her favorite. Whenever I take her
Yeah.
to the park, she just keeps running till something she finds to touch. She'll just
Ah.
keep running, run. That run and touch,
Hmm.
that formula is working for her. Now it's completely working for her, because she'll keep running till she found something that she wants to touch, like that.
Yeah. No,
Jumping also.
that's great. That's actually really good for babies to reach a goal. To finish the
Yeah.
things. Like as adults,
I'm
this
happy that she recognized that idea that we have to go and touch
yes,
something. That is the
yeah,
main thing. So many times she is surprising me. As a baby, I think that she is so small, she'll not understand this. But she's getting it very, like, thanks to you. You only made us realize that our babies can do whatever they want to do, and whatever we want to make them do. So she is doing, and being a premature baby, she is reaching the milestone. That is one big thing for me. That she has started walking, she started running, jumping, all that like mobility thing she is reaching. That is a good thing for me.
Thank you so much for sharing that, and thanks so much for joining us on the show as well. So, if there's anything, last comments you want to share with us, or with me, or with our viewers, that will be great. Or otherwise, I will let you go as well. I know you are also quite busy, but feel free to share any last thoughts that you have with us.
Just want to say, all the parents and all the super parents, that just give the opportunities to your babies. They wants to learn, and how much opportunity we can give them, it is a good thing to do. That's all.
Thank you so much, Aradhna, for joining, and thanks for all of those kind words and kind wishes. I wish you all the very best and happiness with Shatakshi.
Thanks so
And
much.
yeah,
Thanks.
please take care and stay safe. And thank you so much for taking the time out with us. So that was Aradhna joining us and sharing all about her little daughter. Thank you so much for giving us your time and sharing your thoughts. So now we come to the end of our Prodigy Show episode number 5. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something new. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let us know in the comments below. Do sign up for one of our Prodigy programs if you have a baby who is less than 2 years of age and would be interested in knowing what kind of things you can do with your baby, how you can awaken their unconscious hidden abilities and discover their full potential talent in your baby, right? So if you have a baby less than 2 years of age, do sign up for one of our programs. You can click on the link below, and I will look forward to seeing all of you guys again in our future episodes. Take care guys, all the best. I will see you again soon.